Okay. So we already discussed what typecasting is. Typecasting is we are having one value. We want to convert the type of this value. Okay, convert type. Okay, so the process of converting the data type of this value, this process is known as typecasting. For example, I'm having 10 as a string value. If I wanted to convert this string value into a numeric value, this is a str, that means string value. This is a numeric, that is int value. So I'm changing here string into a int. Okay, so to change this process, what I need to use is, so int function I need to use. Okay, whatever the string values or float values or any other type of values we will put inside this parenthesis, that value will be converted into an integer value. Okay, so for example, int, inside this int I'm writing 10 and 10 is a string value here, so I will get output as 10. If I will check type of this 10, I will get int type because I used int function here. Okay, int 10.5. So this is a float value. Why float? Because this value is having decimal part and the value with decimal part is treated as float. Okay, so we are converting a float value into an integer value. So this 10 will come in the output. Okay, because here 10 is the integer part and 0.5 is a decimal part. So we will get output as 10 only. Suppose we are trying to convert hello into an integer value. We will get error in this case because hello cannot be converted into an integer value. Let me show you. Okay. Now, let me create a new file, new file. Here, before writing anything, I'm just trying to save this file. So saving as session 4. Okay. Now print. Inside this print, int double quotes 10. Okay. Now before printing this, I'm writing print 10. I'm saving this file, pressing Control plus S. Yeah, this file is saved. Clicking on the run command and run module. In both the cases, the output is 10. Now, what is the difference between this 10 and this 10? Okay. Okay. Now I will print type and type of this double quotes 10. Here print type and type of int 10. Okay, I'm saving this file again, pressing Control plus S, clicking on the run command and run module. Yeah, so class of this 10 is str. That means the first value, what we are printing here, this is a string value. And the second value, this is a int value. Okay, why int value? Because we have changed the type of this string value into a integer value, right? That means we have changed the data type from string to int, and this process is known as typecasting. Now we will discuss about int function. This function is used to convert into integer values. Used to convert into int values. So we can convert string to int using this function. We can convert float int. We can convert bool to int. Now I will show you how we can convert these values. See, recently we discussed this 10 is a string value. If I will pass this string value inside the int function, I will get 10, which is a int value, right? Here I'm passing a str string value. I'm getting a int value. I'm passing 10.5. Output will be 10 only. Why 10? Because this 10.5 is a float value. This float value is having two parts. This 10 is a int part. This 5 is a floating part or decimal part, we can say. So it will pick only this 10. Okay, the output will be 10 only. Int true. See, this true, okay, in bool type or boolean type, we are having only two values. One is a true value and the second one is false value. Okay, if we are, so here we are trying to convert this true value into an integer value. So is it possible? Any one of you can guess?
Sorry, Vivek. Can you ask again?
Yeah, so we are having two Boolean values. One is true, the second one is false, right? Suppose this true value, I want to convert this into the integer one, okay, using the int function, right? So is it possible to convert this true value into an integer value?
Yes.
Okay, so see, because we have seen like int and hello, right? This hello string, this cannot be converted into an int value. That means it will give error. That's why I'm asking this question. So is it possible to change type of this true value?
Yes, it will give an output of 1 maybe, right?
Yes. Correct. So Boolean, this true value will be treated as 1 only. This false value will be treated as 0 only. Okay. So if we will print, means if we will try to convert this false value into the integer one, we will get output as 0.
0.
I will show you. Print int. Now I will show you one by one. Okay. So in the string value, I consider 20. Print int 20.5. Print true. Okay. Now I have saved this file. I will run by clicking on the run button, then run module. See, in the first case, I'm trying to change uh, a string value into the numeric one. Okay. So this 20 string will be converted into this 20, right? Then 20.5. This 20.5 will be converted into 20. This true. This will be converted into 1. This 4. This is to 0. Okay. Now we have seen how we can convert different values in the integer values. One more example, print int and hello. Saving this file, clicking on the run button, then run module. See, I will get error because this hello, this cannot be converted into a integer value. That means it is giving error. Okay. Now, see, in the next execution, I don't want to run this line. Okay. Then what I can do is I will write hash before this line. What is this hash? This is used for commenting out any line. Okay, the line which we comment, that will not be executed throughout the program execution. So here I used as before this line. So now let me run this. This program runs before this line. Okay, this will be exit here. Okay, we discussed about commenting. Suppose I have written print A, print B, and print C. Okay, these three lines will be executed one by one. Suppose I don't want to execute the second line. Okay, so what I can do is I will put a hash before this line. Now this line will not be executed. Output will be A and C. Okay, this is one way to comment in Python. The second way to comment the Python is, I will show you. Print A, print B, print C, then print D. I don't want to execute second and third line. Okay. Now what I can do is either I can put hash before these two lines, or there is one more way. 3 single quotes and 3 single quotes here. Whatever is written between these two single quotes, this will be ignored. Okay. Now I will show you. Okay, I'm saving this file. I will show you the output will be ABCD in the last. ABCD. Okay, I don't want to execute this print B and print C statements. So yeah, I use 3 single quotes. Saving this file. Yeah, I got only A and D. Print B and print C will be ignored. So if you will observe this hash, this is used to comment single line, but these 3 single quotes, using these 3 single quotes, these are multi-level. This is used for multi-level commenting. Okay, multi-line commenting. So you got the difference between the single line comment and multi-line comment, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now back to our this one, typecasting. We learned about.
Vivek, one question here.
Yes, Aditya.
For the typecasting one, just curious, ki whenever we are converting a floating number like a 10.5 or a 20.5, so it will give us the output of the number which is like prior to the decimal point. It will never round off or anything, right?
Right.
That is like 10.9, it won't round it off to 11 or something like that. It will always give us the value which is before the decimal point, correct?
Uh, if you will use int function, okay,
Okay. For in function particularly.
10.5,
Okay.
it will give output only 10, right?
Hmm.
20.5 output will be 20 only, right? 25.5, 25 only, right? So
Okay.
it is not uh, considering the upper limit or lower limit, something like that, okay? So it
Okay.
will just consider the integer part of this value and it will give you the output.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Now, second function we will learn about str function. It is used to convert into string values. Okay, so we can convert in the string one, float in the string one, and bool in the string one. For example, str, and inside the parenthesis, I given value 10. So 10 is an integer value, right? So the output will be 10 only, but this 10 is a string value. str 10.5. This is a float value I gave here. Output will be 10.5, but this is a string value. Okay, true. We will get output as true only, but this is a string value. These are string value. That's why I will write in double quotes, because this will be easy to interpret here. Okay, this 10 is a string value. This 10.5, this again is the string value. This true is the string value. I will show you. I'm saving this file. Now clicking on the run button and run module. See this 10, 10.5 and true. These are looking like, this 10 is looking like an int value, but this is not an int value. This is a string value. Okay. If you want to check the data type of this 10, you can use type function. Okay. So this 10.5, this is looking like a float value, but this is not a float actually. This is a string value. This true. This is looking like a bool value. Okay, but this is not a bool value actually. This is a string value, right? Coming to the next one, float function used to convert into floats. Okay, so we can convert int into a float. We can convert a string into a float, and we can convert bool into a float. For example, float 10. this will be converted into 10.0. Float, we are having 10.5 in the string value. The output will be 10.5 only. Float true. So it should give 1.0. Let us check here. Saving this. Now clicking on the run button and run module. See 10.5. Oh, sorry, 10.0, 10.5, and 1.0 we got. Okay, this float function is used to convert integer into a float, string into a float, and bool into a float.
Okay, Vivek, one question. If it is a actual name as a string, then it will convert as a float.
Yes, it will convert into the same float value. Okay, if it is 10.5, it will convert into a 10.5.
Now, if it is some name there.
It will not. I will show you.
Okay, so all strings cannot be converted to float. Just
Yeah.
the numerical value inside the double quotes only can be converted.
Right. We got error because this hello cannot be converted into a float value. So I'm commenting out this, saving this. Okay. Now the fourth one is the bool function. Now it is used to convert it into the bool values. Used to convert in okay. For example, we can convert int into the bool one, float into the bool one, and str and the bool one. So now I will show you. This is the this one, interesting one. See, I'm having any integer value like 10. What will be printed here? It will print this 10 to true. I will show you. Clicking on the run, then run module. See, this will be printed as true. If suppose in place of 10, I'm placing 1000. Saving this file. Run. Again, true.
True.
Again, true, right? But if I will write 0 here, now I will get false. See, I will get false here.
So anything other than 0 will get a true.
Yes, 0.0 now I will show. Again, this is false, right? So anything except 0 here, it is a true value. And 0 is a false value. Even 0.0 is a false value. So bool 0 or bool 0.0. This 0 will be converted into a false. This 0.0 is false. Except this, whatever you will give in the bool function, it will be a true value. Whether it is hello, it will convert it into true. Whether it is false value, it will give true. Okay. Why this false value will be converting into true? Because this false is a string value. Okay. So any string you will give inside this function, it will give you the result true only. Okay. So if you will give 0 inside this parenthesis, okay, so you will get false. In case of 0 only, you will get false. Otherwise, you will get true value. Okay. So till this point, we are good. Any one of you? Oh, sorry. Denju, Bhavna, Aditya,
I'm good.
each of you.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good, Vivek.
How about you, Bhavna?
Oh, sorry, I'm good.
Okay.
I was speaking in the.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. So you can drop off this from from this session, and you can rejoin this. Okay.
Okay, Vivek.
Yeah,
Okay.
awesome. Thank you, everyone.